Welcome to Northwest Arkansas, y'all. I am Christy, a local realtor, and I wanted to talk to you about 3 reasons not to list and buy at the same time. But listen all the way to the end because I have some opinions about this. If you've ever considered listing your house and buying one at the same time, this can be very, very, very scary. Here's the reasons they gave, and I want to know what you think, if you agree, and some points. I want to give you some points to consider also. So, reason number one is absolutely the first thing that probably comes to your mind too is you could be stuck with paying 2 mortgages at once. Having 2 mortgages can be really expensive. So, some people would say it's best to wait until you've sold your home before you buy another one. Reason number two is you may not have enough time to get the best deal on your new house. When you rush into things, you don't always get the best price for the best price or terms for your purchase if you're rushing into things. Reason number three, it's stressful. Trying to juggle selling and buying at the same time can be really stressful. So some people would rather take a breather and make sure that they have their house sold and then go find another one. So those are the 3 reasons that people think of like why you should not do this. But let me tell you what I experienced myself and why it worked out well. And I want to know from you also how um, maybe this has worked out to your benefit or against you in the past. So, in a super competitive market, the houses that get listed for sale, if you list it for a great price and it's a really great house, it's going to go first. So, I have been in the position where it's like, well, I could sell my house, but where am I going to go? And if you don't know where you're going to go, that can be very stressful. We saw lots of people a couple of years ago in the position where their house sold so fast, and then they were overpaying for houses because they did not have their next house lined up, and a contingency offer was just not going to be accepted in that market. So what I did was I went and found a house. It was a perfect house for us. Absolutely love it. And I found my house first. I got an amazing deal on it, and it allowed me time to move my important things out of my old house and into the new house and then list the house. So when it came down to it, there was, I think, 1 month that we made a mortgage payment twice, or we made 2 mortgage payments. But it turned out really well because we had enough equity in our house to cover that. So that's why you should consider maybe finding the house of your dreams first. If I can help you find the house of your dreams, tell me what those things that you would be looking for would be. And if we find it, then depending on what your house is worth now, how competitively can we list your house so that we can get it sold fast and hopefully you won't be in that position. If you were to close on a house on June 1st, for instance, your next payment on your new house is not going to be due until August 1st, very likely. So in that time, if you make a June 1st payment on your old house and then your old house again on July 1st, technically you have a couple of months of buffer to make ends meet and get that going for you. So um, it's worth having a conversation with your realtor on, is this going to work? Consider how much equity you have in your house. Consider how low you're willing to go in your house and still come out well. A lot of people are in that position. So it's worth having a conversation, I think. So if you were to ask me 3 reasons not to list and buy at the same time, that's what I would tell you. But I would also probably tell you 3 reasons why it's a great idea to list and buy at the same time. So that's all. If you like this content, like and subscribe.